12 and 25. Matter of fact, I'm going to start up. Ezekiel 12 and 22, son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? Tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord, the Most High Yahweh, right? Those only begotten Son Yahweh Shai. I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. But say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. Right? Call Allah Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Shalom to those like men that scattered abroad, pushing this truth without sincerity. And shalom to his very few sincere sisters that's taking heed again in order in these last days. On the brother I'm one coming at you with the video, Lord, when it's edifying to the point. Right? And here we go, blowing that trumpet again, man. Right? And I'm going to grab that again inside Isaiah 62. Right? But hey, we blowing that trumpet, hey, because we got an article that says Trump says the penny costs too much. Orders Treasury to stop making them. Right? So that's why I brought out the first scripture, which was in Ezekiel 12 and 22, because hey, we seeing this vision coming to pass. Right? The Lord said He's gonna perform, right? This vision, right? He gonna put all the divination of all these people that's talking falsely against the MOTB, right? Hey, the Lord's bringing it. He putting it on the front, man. Right? Let me grab this inside Isaiah 62 right quick, and I'm gonna come back to that Ezekiel 12. Then I'm gonna read the article. All right, Isaiah 62. In verse 6, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, and give him no rest, till he establish until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. And that's what we're doing. We constantly blowing the horn. We telling you that all roads lead to the MOTB. Right? We're seeing things getting geared towards the MOTB, man. Right? And call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, because hey, we've seen these times, right? Hey, it's really like to the point where every day something good is happening, man, right? In the spirit, right? It's like, hey, we feel the gears are turning each and every day, with something new to get into a lesson to, and also to, keep warning the masses, right? So it said, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, right? A video been going out left and right, right? That's the part of not holding their peace, right? Not keeping it in, right? Going back to Ezekiel chapter 12, and I'm gonna go down to 25, and I'm gonna hold off. Ezekiel 12 and 24. For there shall be no more any vain vision nor flattering divination within the house of Israel, right? Because hey, we already see through discernment, right? With this right here, this is something heavy, like I was saying. Hey, Trump just signed out to tell the Treasury to stop making pennies. Because I think in the article I'm gonna read, I had skimmed through a little bit, but I think it was saying like it take $3.69 to make a penny, and they made billions last year. So hey, they're pretty much they're about to cut it off, man. They're about to cut it off, and what they're finna crank up, this MOTB system. It's no coincidence that you got Donald Trump and Elon Musk teaming up, man. Right, the head of the Neuralink, and Trump is the one. We know that he gonna stamp that shit, man. We know that he gonna be the one that come down with that great wrath, right? Let me keep reading. It says, I'm reading the NLT right quick. It says, there will be no more false visions and flattering predictions in Israel, right? And you don't have to predict it, right? It's gonna be right here in your damn face, right? Which was so close. It's gonna be a good hot summer, man. It's gonna be a good hot summer, right? Verse 25. In KJV, for I am the Lord Yahweh, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. Right? Meaning, hey, his words won't come out to him void. meaning whatever the Lord has dished out, hey, it's gonna accomplish whereto He sent it. It's gonna take effect unto where He sent it, right? And He sent it down to the earth. You tell him about the MOTB, tell him about the C-HIP. It's gonna be made mandatory. That's what that's what John had saw, right? It says, it says, it shall be no more prolonged, right? In the book of Habakkuk 2 and 3, right? I'm going to grab that too, Lord, when I can remember. For in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, saith the Lord, Yahweh, right? And it's brewing all to the top, and it's about to boil over, right? We always talk about it's finna boil over, right? So with that being said, I'm gonna skim through this article, and I'm gonna play a video from one of the insiders that we brothers listen to. He be one of the insiders, but hey, we look at it and hey, we add the scriptures with it, right? The man, you'll see his channel when I go to it. But it says Trump says the penny costs too much, orders Treasury to stop making them, right? So hey, with that being said, hey, that's a good flag. That's a green flag. That's a flag letting you know that, hey, okay, if they stop making these pennies, what are they going to use? So it's going to trickle down to the dimes, the nickels, the quarters, half dollars, if folks even still using half dollars, whole dollar coins, if folks still, got some laying around, hell, the dollar, right? Right. And we always talk about gradualism, right? Let me just grab it right quick. I think that's how you spell it. Right? It always go into what Esau is he's gonna gradually get you accustomed to something. He wants to gradually adapt to the next stage. Right? So what is the meaning of gradualism? The policy of seeking to change something or achieve a goal gradually rather than quickly or violently. Right? So meaning a consistency, right? And under the radar. Not doing too much, but he got it geared towards a certain way. That's all it is. We understand the tactics, man. Right? Hey, Lord, will I can remember that precept, 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Right? So let's go back to that. Oh, my dumb man. True. Right? It says the United States have moved into new and uncharted territory after President DJ Trump, right, ordered the U.S. Mint to stop striking the lowly penny, right? Because this penny has no value, really, It says Trump was attending the Super Bowl on Sunday when he took to his true social media platform to declare that the days of the 1 cent copper-colored coin had come to an end. And that's heavy, man, because it's no turning back, right? Once these gears go, it's no turning back. Right, and that's how we know that we're closer and closer than ever to the MOTB, Call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? It says, far too long, the United States have minted pennies, which literally cost us more than 2 cents. This is so wasteful. I have instructed my Secretary of the U.S. Treasury to stop producing new pennies, Trump wrote. So once the ones that circle through, they're going to be done. It's about to be, man, hey, man. Hey, we here. We is definitely here. In fact, according to the U.S. Mint, the cost for creating a penny was 3.69 cents, which cents each last year. And the coins accounted for about half of the non-folding money shipped out by the government. Pennies have cost more to make than they are worth for at least the last 2 decades, the U.S. Mint report. And that goes to show you, hey, look, he said the last 2 decades, right? So correct me if I'm wrong, right? Decades is 10 years, right? So if you got 20 years, that's gradually, that shows you the consistency of them trying to, turn to what? A digital society, right? So that it lines up perfect with the definition and what they were just saying. So over 20 years they was what, going towards a different route, right? Trying to pretty much get rid of the coin, the dollar, and go towards this digital system. Last year, 3.2 billion pennies were produced. Oh, that's what it was. Slovakia. They produced 3.2 billion pennies. It says 3.2 billions were produced at the fiscal 2024 rates. That's around 118 million spent in order to create 32 million in currency. Over the last 3 decades, the U.S. Mint has made around 250 billion pennies. Right, so this is going to show you that it has no worth, right? And what I want to say was that's just like in 2020. Like I said, going back to the point with gradualism, right? That's like back in 2020. Matter of fact, let me play this video. Let me not get too far myself. Let me play the video first, right? His name, right? Dawu Sound. And I want to just go through this, and I'm gonna add some scriptures with what he's saying, and points as well. Salakia. Well, before I keep going, right? I'm gonna hit back inside that Ezekiel 12. I'm gonna say a point that he reminded me of, because we was telling you that eventually they're gonna have to crash the dollar. They're gonna have to go towards a digital society. So eventually you're gonna hear it. Well, we're not making pennies no more, right? Soon going to what? Nickels, dimes, quarters, like I just mentioned earlier, dollars. They're not printing no more. Right, so let me grab that back in the book Ezekiel 12 and 25. Let's grab that word for perform. Right, because people thought this wasn't gonna happen. It was only a time and day. Hearing stuff like this make you want to go. I don't drink champagne, but I damn sure take a shot at Patron. We know where we at, man. We know we discerning the times. Right, so for the word for perform goes to the Hebrew word asah, right, and it says to do work, make, produce, accomplish. That's the main thing. It's going to accomplish, right? Going to Isaiah 55. I think I have my other Bible pulled up. Well, I'll go find it. Right, it's going to accomplish where the Lord has sent it. Isaiah 55 and 10. It said, for as the rain cometh down, and as the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth in bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish, right, complete that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent. It shall perform, it shall take effect, right? And that's what we're seeing. Right, discerning the times. Yes, the scripture was written for a long time ago, but we always use it with discernment, right? So now we're seeing that what it's accomplishing, right? It's starting to it's almost done. It's producing, right? The vision's yet for an appointed time, but the end shall speak and not lie, right? It says to act with effect, right? You can't make this up, man. To prepare, to put in order. And that's the main one, F, to observe, right? That's what we're observing this right now, right? To be done, to be made, right? Man, all of these go good. See what the strong say. Okay, the strong got a lot going on, right? Prepare, sacrifice, set, serve. So all these are good, good words to go with it. So to perform, so like I said, Lord's performing that work, and we're seeing it firsthand, man. Call hello, how about Shemel Shah?
The nickel's the same way, and it's just gonna domino effect from here. This is the official beginning of them stopping printing our change as we know it, our currency here in America. The penny will be no more after this year. It'll still be in circulation,
Hey, Con, matter of fact, hey, he said efficiency has begun. And where are we at? Let's get inside the book of Matthew, right? Because this is the beginning, right? Once they get all of the coins out and all of that, it's finna get ugly. I'm gonna go straight to the point. It's Matthew 24, verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows, right? That's what this is. Matter of fact, it reads out the NLT. But all this is only the first of the birth pains, with more to come. Now that's heavy. With more to come. You know, and that's just like if you want to say, compared to, you know, a female that's pregnant, right? And she's ready to give birth. She only dilated that. She only had one. You know? So this is a major gear that, you know, that we just locked into. Right? And each gear is every other gear that we're going into is going to be louder and louder and louder, meaning it's going to be made known and visible. Like, damn, now that's major. Damn, now that's major. And then, boom, this is going to be shit hitting the fan. The splat, right? But it says, but all this is only the first of the birth pains, with more to come, right? So with that being said, hey, we must buckle up, right? Us Akim or Aquaf, man. It's going to be a good 2025, right? It's going to be, you know, it's going to be shaky, but hey, it's good on the end because we know what's after this, right? Let me go back to the video.
That this is part of a plan that I've been trying to tell you about, warn everybody about for years now. They're going to convert this whole thing into a digital system. Okay, you call it what you want. They threw the people a bone with the whole executive order on a CBDC for those not intelligent enough to see. With the other hand, they came through pushing Trump coin, Melania coin, Gould coin, and want to be the capital of the crypto universe.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna repeat that because that's real heavy. That's real heavy.
Executive order
Slocking.
is going to phase all this out. It's the same way, and it's just going to.
Matter of fact, let me speak on that point because like he said, it's going to phase all out, right? Because that's like in 2020. If you can remember how in 2020 it had got to the point with the C, right, to the 1.9, you know, it had got pretty heavy, and it was to the point where they wasn't taking coins. Excuse me, they wasn't taking coins, so therefore, if you didn't have exact cash, you was either going to be losing money. You know, because they didn't have coins inside the register. That's what they so-called said, right? But we already know it's a narrative, right? It's an agenda. It's a tactic, you know, which I'm gonna grab that word. But it was a tactic, man. You know, that was a trial run. Hey, brothers was already alert when that happened. They was like, oh, they ain't taking coins no more. They ain't giving out change no more. So they was talking about like it's hand in hand. Hey, but that alone was getting the minds of the people accustomed to using either Apple Pay or their credit cards, man. Right? Everybody getting, you know, used to being, you know, using those things because why? Everybody's scared to get the goddamn germs, right? They scared to get the C to the 1.9. You know? So they definitely been prepping. And like I said, the observation of how they've been prepping, we have been paying attention to it, man. Like, you know, getting things in order for this new system, right? Let me grab a scripture right quick, and let me grab that definition first for tactic. And I'm done with this right here. It says tactic, strategy, scheme, right? Plan, maneuver, method, program, right? That's a heavy one too. Program, role, device, trick, right? That's a main one, right? Device and trick. And what we always say, the role, we already know this role leads to what? The MOTB. They tricking us up. Well, they tricking the masses to the MOTB, right? And to getting that MOTB, right? So and it says scheme, right? So let's get that that precept right quick in the book of 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. right? It reads in the NLT. I'm gonna read it. So that Satan will not outsmart us. Why? Because we're those watchmen, right? We on that high tower watching how this man coming. We seeing how he's zigzagging, trying to run in a circle. That's like if you're a sniper, right? And you scoping down on somebody, you can see what this man's trying to do. You way up high, and he on ground level. You seen all the little things that he trying to do. He's trying to set up a trap over here, running a little trap over here, running zigzags. Right? We see all of that, man. Right? It says so that Satan would not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes. Right? Going back to tactics. Right? His trickery. We know that. What it says about Esau, he's more subtle than any creature of the field. So this man is real tricky. But what scripture says in the book of what? In Matthew 24 and 24. It reads, for there shall arise false Christ, right? False anointed men, right? And false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, right? Come with those so-called, those so-called miracles and wonders, right? And so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. They read that inside the NLT. For false messiahs and false prophets will rise up and perform great signs and wonders. No wonder that you have Elon Musk and Trump together. Right? But it says, will rise up and perform great signs and wonders as to deceive, if possible, even God's chosen ones, right? If possible. We know it's not possible. Because why? We are familiar with his schemes. Right? So back to the video.
Effect from here. This is the official beginning of them stopping printing our change as we know it, our currency here in America. The penny will be no more after this year. They'll still be in circulation, but they're going to phase all this out. You're going to see that this is part of a plan that I've been trying to tell you about, warn everybody about for years now.
And I had to stop it right there because, these people get what? That is like, we got the, starting with the elders and the apostles first and foremost, right? That's like, you got like a big loaf of bread, man. They've been nibbling off the crumbs that, that been coming off the bread from us cutting it up. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is, But, his platform is higher than the elders and the apostles, but because of the fact that, how we laying down the law and telling what's going on, people can't get with it, so they rather listen to these whistleblowers, which the whistleblowers biting off to the prophets, the elders, right? Matter of fact, let me grab a quick scripture right quick in the book of Amos, right? Because the elders and the apostles, they was introduced to it, and they trickled it down to the men on down, right? Coming all the way down to, to brothers like myself, right? And people that was watching, they took it and, and ran with it and make their own platform, right? Amos 3 and excuse me. Matter of fact, verse 7 in the NLT. Indeed, the sovereign Lord never does anything until he reveals his plans to his servants, the prophets, right? Because we know those what? His plans is what? To show them what's going on, right? Matter of fact, I read this at the end of the KJV. Surely the Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret into his servants, the prophets, right? Like I said, the secrets, the plans, going to what? The prophecies, right? The Lord revealed the hard breakdowns to what? The servants, the prophets, the elders and the apostles. And what they broke it down to now we see what's going on. The MOTB, like Dabu had said, right, they're gonna stop making the penny, and then boom is gonna, go through the cycle, and once they done, it's done. Right? You're gonna start hearing certain stores say, we don't have pennies no more. Excuse me. Like I said, it's gradualism to get you accustomed to what? Going back to, well, I got Apple Pay. I got exact change, getting you ready for that Neuralink, getting you ready for the CBDC, the UBI, universal basic income, getting you ready for all of those things, which is going to be a digital thing. All right, let's get back to that video.
First, this whole thing is going into a digital system. Okay, you call it what you want. They threw the people alone with the whole executive order on a CBDC for those not intelligent enough to see. With the other hand, they came through pushing Trump coin, Melania coin, World coin, and want to be the capital of the crypto universe, which is blockchain. And we warned you about this through and through. All they got to do is tell people to download a wallet, and they're going to start getting all their stuff through digital dollars. Is what's about to happen. And this is
Hey, that's going back to that 2 Corinthians 2:11, right? And also, I think it's Revelation 13. That's what came to mind. Just saying, like, you download these things. Excuse me. You download, you get this wallet and you start getting these certain coins. You get benefits, right? So, and that's another way how he gonna reel a lot of the people, and especially people that voted for Trump. He'll be able to reel in a lot of them just off of that. That's what I was thinking in my head. Just that one word, deceiveth. Yeah, that's what I was thinking in my head. That one word, deceiveth. He deceiveth them, Yeah.
the beginning of the end. People are going to think it's cool to be able to pay for things just to swipe of their phone, eventually their hand with a chip in it. You already know where this goes. But it literally begins here in terms of doing away with.
Oh, and he making a great point, right? Because Esau has to start somewhere, right? And we're seeing it now, right? This is a firm, like I said, this is a rooted step right here. Like, this is a major chess move, right? Let me go back, because like he said, it's going to that chip, right? Which we already knew where it was going, but going with the video, you're going towards that chip.
And we warned you about this through and through. All they got to do is tell people to download a wallet, and they're going to start getting all their stuff through digital dollars. Is what's about to happen. And this is the beginning of the end. People are going to think it's cool to be able to pay for things just to swipe of their phone, eventually their hand with a chip in it. You already know where this goes. But it literally begins here.
Which we already know how Esau going to, come with the trends like he did in 2019, making it trendy to get these things, get that C-hip, that charagma. You see how people was trying to, they had made it a trend with T-Pain getting a little, the metaverse goggle things, right? That had went pretty heavy, but they're going to make it a lot of trends to it, right? Like he said, this is only the beginning.
In terms of doing away with our physical currency, fiat currency, the cash, the change. It starts with the change, literally the penny is going to work its way up. And once they introduce this digital dollar, so to speak, in the digital format, connected to blockchain, it's not the same as the other digital. Okay? When they do this, and they get everybody onto it, over time, they'll just phase out the dollar. They'll say it's not being used no more, blah, 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 and it'll be phased out. So,
Just like he made an executive order for this, he'll make another executive order for that, for the dollar. Well, majority is already on the blockchain, the CBDC, the digital system, right? So that he could just easily put an executive order and say, well, in the next 3 months, you got 3 months and with a certain cutoff date, and the dollar would literally have no value. It'll be straight digital, right? In which we already know that CBDC, that charagma, be more so made mandatory at that point. Because what else you gonna do? Especially if we know what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait for the Lord to direct us. But for these people, they're gonna be like, well, it's just $1. You ain't got the dollar no more. Well, I gotta go this way. I gotta go with the flow of Esau Edom. Right? Excuse me.
They won't even have a fight on their hands. But it starts just like this. Everything we ever warned about. So your freedom of privacy and everything else goes out the window when they convert all this digital and they collect all this stuff. So with copper going up and all the precious metals going up, pennies are worth way more than a penny. It costs way more than that just to make it. The same with the nickel and so on and so forth. And any gold change, it's got 90% silver in it.
And don't be confused with Esau, man. Because like how he stated inside the article, it's costing too much to make the penny. But just remember, man, these the same people that print it every day, man. You know, but they have to make it sound bad so they can go to the next step.
You already know it's worth a whole lot more. You see that? Like get your hands on it, keep it, hold on to it for a barter situation down the road. I'll leave a link. Join me in the live stream where I break this down in greater detail. Full live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on W77. Hit that subscribe button for more. Much love.
So yeah, kind. You know, so like I said, you know, Lord, when that was edifying, but you know, I'm gonna close out with a couple more scriptures, right? As of right now, he's going live right now, pretty much probably going into, excuse me, going into what he was, briefly breaking down. But yeah, so you already know what we going to. This is what we coming to, right? Like I said, a digital system. Right? It says, I'm sorry, at 16. I'm sorry, at 15. It says, Revelation 13, verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right? So he's already setting up this system, And hey, we already know it's gonna get even more serious than what it is now. So the point where if you don't have this, right? Because once they transfer over to that system, to where you gotta have, it's gonna be a digital system, and they implement the MOTB, right? They're gonna let time go by, and after that, they're gonna make it mandatory to have it. And if you don't have it, you refuse to take it, you will be beheaded, right? Sent to a concentration camp. Get beheaded. Maybe hit on the spot. You may tell them right there, no. And they may, handle their business with you. We already know to keep the faith unto death, right? But, and also, we know that, if say, shit hit the fan, grid collapse, and we somewhere out and about, and we can't go back into town, right? Without having that C up. You'll also be killed in right in a not a physical way, but I guess you could say physical, because you'll be cut off from society. You won't be able to go inside these towns, man. You won't be able to be a part, of what's going on no more, right? Excuse me. And verse 16, and he calls of all, right? Esau Edom is causing everybody. He's deceiving everybody, small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Right? And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Right? You won't be able to maneuver without having that stamp, right? The charagma, right? You won't have that small grain of rice of technology, right? That token, that badge of you saying that you completely serve Esau Edom. You won't be able to maneuver. You won't be able to have no wallet. You won't be able to go to the grocery store. You won't be able to, probably open up your damn car door. Right? And I'm going to close out with this right here in the book of Habakkuk. It's Habakkuk 2, and I start at verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it, right? And we know that Esau is finna come down with great wrath doing this. That's why it's wise for us to what? Hear this and run back to Yahweh Shemiyah's covering, right? Repent, you know. We break it all the way down. We're telling you how he's about to come in and change things up and have things geared towards a digital society, you know, and the Lord forbids you to take that his chip, his device, right? And because the Lord, you know, he tells you what he will do if you do take it. Matter of fact, I'll close out with that. Right, so that'll make you run as well. Shit, man, don't nobody want to smoke the Lord. Verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Right? But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, right? Though it feel as if it's taking forever, right? Which we're seeing right now. You know, though it feel like it's tarrying, but whole time it's really speaking. It's showing. You know, it's not on that full level yet, but it's showing. Right? It's still lollygagging, it's still progressing. It's still loading up. But it says what? Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Right? Surely goes into a bow. It says to come with, to follow, to come upon, fall, light up, attack, come to pass. Right? That's prophecy. It will come to pass. To be introduced, right? To be bought in. Yes, sir. It's definitely finna, it's definitely finna, you know, excuse me. It's definitely finna come to pass, right? And I'm going to close out with Revelation, since I had said it earlier. About taking it, you know, it's a consequence. That's why, you know, he may run that read of it, right? We're going to hear it, we're going to know it's the truth. And we're going to understand that if we take it, if we got to deal with the consequence, well, you know, you ain't really going to be able to deal with it. You ain't no defending what the Lord going to do to you with these missiles. Or just how you real fucked up out here to where, you know, you might get mauled to death by a damn bear or some shit. Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, right? And receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Shemiyah, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, right? Representing Yahweh Shah. You will have to literally deal with the consequence of what Yahweh Shah is going to give you, man. All because what? You forsake the Lord, right? You in this small period of time, you fail. You bent the knee, right? You bent the knee at Esau Edom, right? So, Lord willing, this was edifying, right? We're definitely in good position to see this MOTB pop off very soon. Akin wa Aqua. Right, so Lord willing is edifying to the point. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakakadash. On to the next one. Shalom.